Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Bauer, and it is Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. Let's say that together. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. The short form is 4-15-20. All right, look over there. What do you see? You probably see a whole bunch of friends. Boys and girls, we had 17 students join our class Google Meet yesterday, and I was able to talk with a few others afterwards and help them figure it out so I know that they're going to be ready for the next time. So, what does this mean? Well, this means that Mrs. Bauer has a goal, and my goal is to meet with reading groups one time a week and then have a class fun Google Meet one time a week. I also wouldn't mind if I could open up a class Google Meet time where people need help with schoolwork. Not really a time to play a game or to talk to friends, but more of like, hey, I'm kind of struggling with this math problem. Can you help me? And we'll see if Mrs. Bauer can get that working too. So my goal is 2 Google Meets a week. All right. Our next Google Meet is this Friday, April 17th at 11 a.m. We will do a show and tell. So have one item to share. And we learned a lot how to mute our microphones so we didn't hear dogs barking or brothers and sisters working on their schoolwork behind us. And we learned how to raise our hand when we wanted to talk. We learned that when Mrs. Bauer did this, everybody had to be quiet because that's a lot of people. Another symbol we're going to use is this. Means I can't hear you. And we also learned how to chat on the side of our Google Meet. It seems like a lot, but really once you get in there and you just start playing around with it, you really learn really fast. So great job, everybody. And I'm excited for our next Google Meet on Friday. So for today, it's Wednesday, and that means it's our favorite things day. Well, we've already talked about our favorite colors. We've already talked about our favorite animals. So today I thought, wouldn't it be fun to share your favorite cartoon character? Mrs. Bauer loves Mickey Mouse, loves it. But what's your favorite cartoon character? All right, everybody, you're in my heart today. I'm thinking about you, and I wish you well. Have a great day. Oh, wait, we can't sign off yet. What's Mrs. Bauer thinking? We didn't go over our day today. Let me move my face. Today, boys and girls, is Wednesday. And as you see up in the top, you have, we're at our morning meeting right now. Today, you will be working in Benchmark, and I'm going to get that loaded here pretty soon after morning meeting. You know, boys and girls, I don't really like to load it earlier than the morning of when you're supposed to do your work because I just don't want kids having to think they have to work on more than they should for the day. So you have to give me a few minutes after morning meeting every day to put your assignments in there. They're all ready, but I just need to load them. So you're going to do your benchmark book. You're going to complete your response. Number 3 says read your book for 20 minutes. And I want to bring something up, boys and girls. If you've been reading the books at home and maybe you don't think they're a good fit, or maybe you're getting bored of what you have, remember, if you go through Clever, boys and girls, you all have access to Tumble Books. Tumble Books has more books than you could ever read at home. Now, they don't go by our reading levels, so you can't really pick out a level L book, but you boys and girls know basically what your levels are. You know, if you read a page and you get stuck on 5 words on a page, well, that's probably not a really good fit for you right then. That might be one you're going to get to pretty quick. So make sure that you're not sitting at home saying, I just don't have any books to read and the library's closed. because you all can go on Tumble Books. It's in your Clever, and it might be in Mrs. Bauer's page, but I'm going to look that up and double check because I think everybody can get to it right from your regular learning apps. You also have working on Lexia today. For math, you have lesson 5.7, solving problems using a bar graph, and you will have a seesaw activity along with Dreambox. It's Wednesday today, so you will have a library lesson in your library folder. Now, some of you last week couldn't find your library folder, but remember what Mrs. Bauer said, that the school just put the library folder in there. So what you have to do is you have to log off of Clever, get that piece of paper that I sent home, and log back onto Clever, and then your Seesaw folder for library should pop in there. It has to go through something called a sync. And if you don't ever log off of Clever because you just have that little button that says remember me, well, then your computer is not going to be syncing. So if you can't find the library folder in Seesaw, make sure you log off of Clever and then log back on. Well, boys and girls, now I can tell you that I wish you well and that I'm thinking about you and that I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And I can't wait for our next Google Meet on Friday. Have a great day, everybody.